What up? What up? What up? It's Boxing Saturday, man. Cris Cyborg going up against Gabby Holloway. Gabby Holloway is a veteran boxer, and she's going to be going up against Cris Cyborg, making her boxing debut. Now, she took over MMA. You may know her from MMA, but now she's giving a different sport a little bit of try, and that's boxing. She's going to try her hand in boxing. And she has a little bit of boxing skills, if you see some of her MMA matches, but now she's going to have to fully use her boxing skills. You know, ain't no kicking, no grabbing in this. You're going to have to just flat out use your hands. You know what I'm saying? So she's going to have to be ready for this one, man. She's going to have to be ready for this one. So I figure I do that. And then we got after that, which is the main event, Terrence Crawford versus David. You know, what more can I say? David the Russian, his first time, I think his second time fighting in the U.S. A lot of people think this is going to be a breeze due for Terrence Crawford, but homeboy David could take a punishment, man. He won his last 6 fights, so there's going to be a battle for him, But let me see what you got to say right here on this joint.
Very aggressive that I will do and do my best. I like to do nice fight. If you're gonna take your 1 round, okay, we forget before, okay, just to be ready for war, do the best fight.
Man, Cris Cyborg, you you didn't know better. You thought that was a god. You know what I mean? Like, it was rumors that she used steroids, back in the day. But if you look at her face, man, the structure of it is very manly. There's no way to get around it. Yeah, a lot of people think that, that person was born a man and then I don't want to get involved in that type of stuff because I don't believe in the fact that she was born the opposite. I think she is a she, and she just happens to get, in her profession, what she's fighting, she probably used roids, or she probably, overused the amount of weights that she was taking in. But the fight's about to happen pretty soon. So if y'all can't get to it, I think you could stream this fight online. You could watch it in a bar in your local city. You could do several things to get access to this great fight that is. Right? And it is what it is. It's about to go down now. Holloway is about to make her interest. So she's pacing back and forth right now before they make her introductions, before she get in there. Still pacing her way back and forth. You can hear some of the volume in the background. I'm going to click on and off because, I can't play the full thing. Come on, Gabby. Let's go. And she taking that walk. Now she coming down. She is a little bit shorter than Cris Cyborg, so maybe Cris Cyborg could put some of them punches on her, She's going to have to jab, stick, and move and work the body because she ain't going to get to the face too much, But, yo, Holloway's sitting here looking like, she look like brothers I know from the block. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but, hey, it is with some of these female boxers, man. They got that look of, are you sure this is a woman that's being... I don't know, man. It just is what it is, man. But no disrespect to them. Because, these women came to fight. They could box. They could fight, But she's pouncing around in the ring, dancing, jumping up and down, ready to go. This fight is a tad bit disappointing because this is the card that's supposed to be Errol Spence Jr. This is supposed to be Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence Jr. David Anision. That's not even supposed to be taking place right now. Now, Cris Cyborg got her back turned to the camera. She's doing a little ritual, holding her hands up, representing Brazil, I believe. Yeah, she represents Brazil. You know, you could tell by the colors. She repping it all day, every day. You know, and she's coming down the ring right now, representing Brazil. Brazil in the house. Whoop, 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 whoop. But you know, a lot of things go popping in Brazil. You know, it looks like some of the fighters are, you know, they're known for fighting too. There's another female fighter from Brazil that's pretty good. You know, but she got more known for her exterior and face and body and all this other stuff more than the fact that she's actually a fighter. You know, and I forget her name though, man. You know, but she posed in a lot of magazines. You know, and a lot of people was like, man, you look too womanly, too like a model, more to be a fighter. You know, she don't look like a fighter at all. You know, so a lot of people make fun of her from that aspect, but I do believe she's from Brazil too. You know, can't think of her name right now. It just forget her name. But y'all probably know she's on several videos, sometimes dancing and stuff like that. I don't know if she's still fighting right now, what she's up to. You know, probably retired. You know, and I don't see her lasting in the fight game too long when she had other options. You know, other options to go and do other stuff. So. Hold on, I just saw something. All right, here we go. So they getting warmed up, they getting started up. It's about to go down. Into the professional ranks of boxing inside the BLK Prime. This is her first professional boxing fight. Cyborg, representing Brazil. And she's a tad bit taller, a tad bit bigger. So she does have an advantage over her opponent, man. No. This fight may not last too long. If you're looking at the size, this girl's gonna need skill. See, Cris Cyborg is 5'9" in height. This girl is 5'4". So I told you she was shorter. The pounds is almost the same, but Cris Cyborg got a longer reach. I mean, she has all the advantages physically over Holloway, and they're setting it up right now. You know, she probably thinking, man, if I could just grab this girl, I could just body slam her and do all this other stuff. But she's doing some haymakers a little bit. You know, how Cris Cyborg's boxing stance isn't that bad, you know. But this is a boxer going up against an MMA fighter, so we're gonna see what's up. So the boxer gonna have to just outbox this girl and get a victory. You know, do it for the sport of boxing. Don't let Cris Cyborg get a victory in her first professional boxing fight over a boxing veteran. Say it can't be so. Paulie Malignaggi is calling this fight. Adrian Broner is also here. I'm pretty sure this fight is in Nebraska, in the middle of nowhere in the U.S. Because who goes to Nebraska? But you know, that's where this fight is at, and this is Terrence Crawford's hometown. You know, he's country boy. Country boy. Now, Cris Cyborg is being an aggressor. Holloway can't seem to get a little fitting in, you know. But she got a little bit of a better boxing stance, but you know, it's hard for her to get a reach to go in. Cris Cyborg has a longer reach. This may be a long night for her. 15 seconds in the first round. Oh, nice punch by Cyborg. Lands a nice punch. Also, on my second screen, I'm going to do the main event. I got to talk about some of these NBA games that took place. Brooklyn Nets got a win without Kyrie Irving and Kevin Durant. proven they have enough to win games. They can even win games without two of their top players. There's no reason for them not to make the postseason. But they're doing solid. Lakers are not doing so solid. They literally gave away 2 games when they could have been in a playoff hunt. Now it's not over, but a 3-game losing streak, and you could have prevented that. Got to question your heart and how bad these guys want to make the postseason. But there's still some more games going on. Golden State Warriors get a win over the Boston Celtics. That's a good win. The Denver Nuggets beat the Utah Jazz. Portland Trail Blazers are facing the Minnesota T-Wolves right now. The Bulls 144 to 115. That's a lot of points in the game. You know, they dropped buckets on the Dallas Mavericks today. Cleveland Cavaliers, they beat the OKC Thunder. And as I said, the Nets won by 3. Clippers won. Kawhi played, yes. He only dropped about 11 points, 12 points, something like that. And the Clippers are still able to win. He may move over to being the number 2 at this point. And the Miami Heat continue to suffer. They take a loss to one of the worst teams in the league, the San Antonio Spurs. And now we're in the second round. One minute to go in the second round. They're holding on to each other. Now, Cris Cyborg, you're going to have to get used to boxing with gloves on. The gloves get heavy the more you punch. The more you punch, the more heavy those gloves get. She's going to have to get used to that type of physical action like that. Because normally when you're in MMA, you don't have to wear no boxing gloves. You could just wear regular gloves and your hands don't sweat as much and they don't feel as heavy. Boxing, if you throw a bunch of boxing punches with boxing gloves on, that your hands get heavy over time. Yeah. And here we go again. They tap gloves again. Whoa. And this is coming like a WWE match, so to speak, because they are getting entangled with each other a little too much. Look at Cyborg. She probably like, man, if MMA is way more dangerous. I could use my elbows and knees and, we'll give MMA you could argue that MMA is a more violent way of fighting because you could use everything in your arsenal. You know what I mean? Boxing is a little bit more safe for a combat sport compared to MMA. That is a fact. That's definitely a fact. So there you go. Oops, hold on. Let me put the mic on. Go ahead, you can come in. So yeah, Cris Cyborg is about to enter the 3rd round, I believe. What up, Z? Yeah, Bud Crawford, man. He about to get that W tonight. Hopefully he gets that W tonight, man. A series of punches for Cyborg. Cyborg throwing a bunch of punches. Here she goes again. Yo, Z, are you watching these fights? Or you just waiting for the main event? Holloway looked like she tired already. Themo is how he is. Wait, who is Themo Lopez fighting tonight? This is supposed to be Terrence Crawford and Earl Spence Jr., by the way. You. back a little bit. Had to drop the cam. And Cris Cyborg throwing punches again. Tell you she had a longer arm reach. So she's trying to land some. Oh, okay. Oh, wow. Holloway goes down. Holloway goes down. Cris Cyborg just knocked Holloway down. And she's an experienced fighter, but she just can't get in there because it's an arm reach thing. Connections. You know, she can't even land a punch because Holloway's much bigger and has longer arm reach. So she has to get in there and work the body a little bit. Then you could work the face. Work the body, then get to the face. Now Cyborg is going in for the kill after she got a little bit of knockdown, but Holloway gets saved by the bell as the round comes to an end. I think this fight is about to come to an end. One more knockdown and she goes down. This is not bad for her first professional boxing fight. She's going to get a win over a boxing veteran. But, you know, but that's how you do. This fight was almost candy pick. You fight over the edge, over the hill type of fighter that, you know, on their last legs just to make yourself, you know, look oppressive in your first boxing fight. So it's not like she was going to fight an elite fighter anyway, you know. If this was Muhammad Ali's daughter, it would have been a wrap. You know, Muhammad Ali's daughter would have beat the brakes off Cris Cyborg. And look at Holloway. She just like catching her breath. She's about to probably don't win the white towel. And you could tell the quit is about to come. She about to quit. She's going to don't win the white towel soon. Ooh, nice flush. Nice punch. Straight to the face. You know, good clean shot jab. Shout out to LA, by the way, Santa Monica, Long Beach, downtown LA, all of Los Angeles, Hollywood. Shout out to Queens, Queensbridge, Harlem, you know, Corona, South Side, all of New York. Love y'all, man. And they get tangled up again. Z, you watching the Cyborg fight? Man, Cyborg going for that kill, man. That's that Brazilian. She got that Brazilian fire in her right now. She going for that kill. Longer arm reach. She just going in for the kill, man. Damn, Cyborg got a big ass head. Yeah, man. I'm trying to scream all of them at the same time. I can't do it, man. You know, I would need multiple devices. I ain't got that luxury right now. You're gonna have to fool me in on the Teofimo Lopez fight, you know, because it's gonna interfere with the Bud Crawford fight. Because this fight about to be over. Yeah, massive head usually means like using them roids, man. You know, and her head is not just massive; it's like it's very manly. You know, nah. You know, no offense to Cris Cyborg, man. I ain't dissing Cris Cyborg. I don't want no smoke with Cris Cyborg. Yeah, she got the win. I think it's over. Yeah, it's over right now. Cris Cyborg get the win. So yeah, Cris Cyborg gets the win. Christopher Cyborg. Christopher Cyborg gets the win. He said Christopher Cyborg. That was a flush. You know that girl got hurt when she got knocked down. It was a wrap. You know, this fight didn't even last that long, man. You know it was going to happen. You know, well, since this fight is almost coming to an end, I'm gonna have to jump on my other live screen and end this one off because she got the victory. So we're gonna have to go to the main event, which is pretty soon, you know. You'll get my favorite right here. Woo. These little bread things is favorite. You eat these with some water, you know, these like, you know, little bread treats. Mm, mm, mm. Good, good. Mm, mm. And you know, Cyborg wants to put her hand up. Put your hands up for Brazil. What up, kid drunks? Oh, bro, I'm in. Yo, I'm about to jump to the Terrence Crawford versus David fight right after this. They got 2 live streams set up. Missing water though. It just needs juice to go with it. Good fight night on Saturday, right? Got my stacks. It is what it is. Happy holidays to everybody. It's December, right? Shout out to the whole Queensbridge. I gotta finish doing my top 10 best albums of the year so far. Keep forgetting to post up the videos. So busy. Look at Cyborg working the guts, phased, too much power, too much steroids, too much half man, half woman, half man, half amazing. The Cris Cyborg. But damn, a person with that massive head, it'd be hard not to hit. He got that big head, you can't get a hit in.
Binigyan ko na siya ng pagkain.
Big head. You can't even manage to hit her face. So yeah, main event about to start. So let's see what she got to say a little bit, just a glimpse. Okay, that was the end of that. So I'm about to get out of this one, get out of this live stream, and go to my Terrence Crawford. I'm coming right back, but just on a different live screen. I'm coming right back, but just on a different live screen. So I will see you again. Hold on.